Southside FM News every hour on the hour, brought to you by Macrocom, smart made simple. Vanakkam, namaskaram, 6 o'clock, good morning. In your news this hour, the United Democratic Movement says it will prioritize youth unemployment if elected to govern the country this year. The party launched its elections manifesto in Midrand, Gauteng this weekend. The UDM says young people have been sidelined from economic and other opportunities. The party says young people are involved in drug and alcohol abuse because of the desperate conditions they find themselves in. Moving on, police continue the search for the missing 6-year-old Jocelyn Smith in Saldanha Bay. The child went missing 2 weeks ago at her home in Deersville. She was in the care of her mother's boyfriend when she went missing. Police say they have found pieces of clothing stained with blood this weekend. The clothes allegedly belong to Smith and will be sent to the police forensic labs for analysis. Police have now expanded their search for the missing child. In other news, staying in the Western Cape, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 4 warning for thunder showers in the province for today. According to the SAWS, the weather could result in flash flooding of roads and informal settlements in the province. Hail is also expected and it will affect driving conditions. SAWS weather forecaster Samkhelo Magwala says the weather is caused by a cut-off low pressure system.
We are expecting a cut-off flow to impact the Western Cape, resulting in some severe thunderstorms, which may produce flooding and large amount of small hail over the Overberg district and Cape Winelands. The nature of this thunderstorm may also be accompanied by excessive lightning. As a result, South African Weather Service have issued a warning, a yellow level 4 warning for severe thunderstorms.
And in your international news, Ukraine has again called on the West to help it in the fight against Russia. The plea follows the death of 11 civilians after an airstrike in Odessa, Kharkiv and Kherson this weekend. The victims included a child and a baby. President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on the West to deliver more air defense systems to Ukraine. Ukraine has described Russia's attacks as terror because they target civilians. A short while ago, gold was selling at $2,083.09 a fine ounce. A barrel of Brent crude costs $83.64. $1 is trading at 19 Rand 10 cents. 1 British pound is 24 Rand 19 cents. 1 euro is 20 Rand 71 cents. And the dirham is trading at 5 Rand 20 cents. It's currently 4 rupees 34 in Indian rupees to the rand and 2 rupees 40 in Mauritian rupees to the rand. The price for 1 Bitcoin is currently trading at $63,551.53. Your top story this hour, the United Democratic Movement says it will prioritize youth unemployment if elected to govern the country this year. This bulletin brought to you by Macrocom, smart made simple. For the Southside FM News team, I'm Leah Ganesan.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
Having a look at your weather this morning, Durban's on a high of 32 degrees. It's currently at 21 now and partly cloudy. Sunny conditions expected from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. with windy conditions expected at 1 p.m. today. Today's temperature ranges from 21 to 32. Moving on now, Escort 32, Giants Castle 21, Ikopo 33, Kokstad 28, Ladysmith 35, Margate 29, Mooirivier 31, Newcastle 34, Pietermaritzburg 35, Port Shepstone 29, Richards Bay 30, St. Lucia 29, Ulundi 35, Underberg 26 and Vryheid on 34 degrees. Having a look at the rest of the country now, Polokwane 32, Mbombela 34, Pretoria 32, Johannesburg 31, Bloemfontein 31, Kimberley 34 and Cape Town on 21 degrees.
Soy potente.
தவிக்கு தவிக்குது மாலை டம் டம் மஞ்சள டம் டம் மாத்து அடிக்க மங்கள டம் டம் ஓல டம் டம் ஒதுக்கு டம் டம் ஓங்கி தட்டிக்கும் முத்திக டம் டம் மாலை டம் டம் மஞ்சள டம் டம் மாத்து அடிக்க மங்கள டம் டம் ஓல டம் டம் ஒதுக்கு டம் டம் ஓங்கி தட்டிக்கும் முத்திக டம் டம் மனசோ இப்ப தந்தி அடிக்குது மாமன் அடிக்கு மத்தள டம் டம் மத்தள டம் டம் மத்தள டம் டம் ஓங்கி தட்டிக்கும் முத்திக டம் டம் நீயும் வந்தா நல்ல நேரம் சட்டென ஆரம்பமாகுமே உன்னை கை பிடிச்சா இந்த நாள் பண்டிகை தேதியில் சேருமே அசஞ்சா வந்து நித்திர கெடுக்கும் சித்தன்ன கோயில சித்திரமே நினப்பா வந்து சக்கர சுத்தர அத்தர கொண்டு நடத்துனவே வாழ செழிக்க வாக்கு பலிக்க வாங்கும் சந்தனம் வாசம் குழைக்க கேட்டு கிழிக்க கூட்டம் குதிக்க நெஞ்சம் ரெண்டும் பட்டன ஒட்டிக்க மாலை டம் டம் மஞ்சர டம் டம் மாத்து அடிக்க மங்கள டம் டம் கோல டம் டம் ஒதுக்கு டம் டம் ஓங்கி தட்டிக்கும் முத்திக டம் டம் மாலை டம் டம் மஞ்சர டம் டம் மாத்து அடிக்க மங்கள டம் டம் கோல டம் டம் ஒதுக்கு டம் டம் ஓங்கி தட்டிக்கும் முத்திக டம் டம்
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on The Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
నీ కళ్ళని పట్టుకు వదల నన్నవి చూడే నా కళ్ళు ఆ చూపులనల్లా తొక్కుకు వెళ్ళకు దయలేదా అసలు నీ కళ్ళని పట్టుకు వదల నన్నవి చూడే నా కళ్ళు ఆ చూపులనల్లా తొక్కుకు వెళ్ళకు దయలేదా అసలు నీ కళ్ళకి కవలి కాస్తాయే కటుకల నా కలలు నువ్వు నులుముతుంటే ఎర్రగా కందిచిందే నేసెగలు నా ఊపిరి గాలికి ఉయ్యాలలుగుతూ ఉంటే ముంగురులు నువ్వు నెట్టేస్తే ఎలా నిట్టుచబట్టే నిష్ఠురపు విలవిలలు సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుపు చెప్పతగునా సామజవర గమన నిన్ను చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుపు చెప్పతగునా నీ కళ్ళని పట్టుకు వదలనన్నవి చూడే నా కళ్ళు ఆ చూపులనల్లా తప్పుకు వెళ్ళకు దయలేదా అసలు మతి మలపులోన ఎదురుపడిన వన్నెల వనమా విరిసిన పించమా విరుల ప్రపంచమా ఎన్నెన్ని వన్నె చిన్నెలంట ఎన్నెల వశమా అరే నాగాలే తగిలినా నా నీడే తరిమినా ఉరకవా పరకవా వామా ఎంతో మతి మారినా ఇంతే నా అంగన మదిని నీటు మధురమైన మనవిని వినుమా సామజవర గమనాన్ని చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుపు చెప్పదగునా సామజవర గమనాన్ని చూసి ఆగగలనా మనసు మీద వయసుకున్న అదుపు చెప్పదగునా ఈ కళ్ళని పట్టుకు వదలనన్నవి చూడే నా కళ్ళు ఆ చూపులనలా తొక్కుకు వెళ్ళకు దయలేదా అసలు నీ కళ్ళకి కవలి కాస్తాయే కటుకల నా కలలు నువ్వు నువ్వుముతుంటే ఎర్రగ కంది చిందే నేసగలు
13 minutes after 6 o'clock on the Big Breakfast Show, Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com for local and international streaming. It is Monday, the 4th of March, 2024. Good morning to you. I hope you're having a fantastic morning so far. It's going to be 32 degrees today, and I can already see the sun coming out. And I know it's going to be a scorcher day today. Now let's have a look-see at what's happening in South Africa at the moment. All right, so a group of scuba divers allegedly bitten by a seal in Ouderkraal, Western Cape. A group of divers were allegedly bitten by a seal on Saturday morning while diving on the Atlantic seaboard. The incident took place at around 10 a.m. NSRI spokesperson Craig Lambenon said the City of Cape Town Water Rescue Network was alerted by ER24 ambulance services of a local dive charter boat that headed towards OPBC, and that is the Oceana Powerboat Club, from Ouderkraal on the Atlantic seaboard in Cape Town, with injured divers on board and requesting medical care. Some divers had reportedly been bitten by a seal while they were in the water. Lambenon said that it appears that the dive charter boat with 4 crew members and 8 adult divers had arrived at Ouderkraal, where the 8 divers entered the water to prepare for the scuba dive. On entering the water to begin the scuba diving, according to reports, a seal started to swim against the 8 divers and began biting them. The boat crew were able to recover all 8 divers onto their boat, and the alarm was raised. Lambenon said that a Portuguese woman and a South African woman were treated by paramedics for bite puncture wounds. The Portuguese lady was transported to a hospital in a stable condition by the ambulance, while the South African lady was assessed by paramedics and did not require any hospitalization. She was advised to attend an emergency room or a doctor for broad spectrum antibiotics, rabies, and other treatments as well. 4 others, a Brazilian man, a French woman, a French man, and a South African man who had sustained minor scrape bite wounds, were assessed by the paramedics. Now, obviously, if you are a diver and you're going to go into the ocean, you got to be open to these kind of risks, right? And a seal is absolutely huge, and they have very, very sharp teeth. So I can understand, that whole situation. Moving on now, bodies of 4 people who allegedly perished in a factory fire in KZN have not been recovered. Police confirmed on Sunday that the bodies of 4 people who allegedly perished in a factory fire on the KwaZulu-Natal have not yet been recovered. According to KwaZulu-Natal police spokesperson, Lieutenant Colonel Ngobile Gwala, A fire broke out at a business premises situated in Mission Linz in Verulam just after midnight on the 2nd of March. The entire building was destroyed by fire and 4 employees who were inside cannot be found. Police officers from the SAPS Search and Rescue Unit, together with other role players, assessed the situation as it was established and it was unsafe to enter the building and search for the possible victims. Gwala said that the families of these victims, who were also at the scene, were informed of the situation. Very, very unfortunate situation. And, you know, there's a picture here that I'm having a look-see at. And, you know, it's very sad. You know, the building has been burnt to the ground. There's complete, only ash. And it's very, very sad there. Right, let's have a look-see what else is happening here. And AKA seems to be making the headlines this morning. IFP hails police for arrest of alleged AKA and Tibbs killers. The IFP has applauded police following the arrests of the murders in South Africa rapper Keenan Forbes, known rather as AKA, and his friend Chef Tabelo, who's called Tibbs Motswane. This comes after Lindo Khushle Tabani Mkwanzi, who is 30, among others, appeared in the Durban Magistrates Court on Thursday. They face 10 counts, including 2 murders, conspiracy to commit murder, unlawful possessions of firearms and ammunition, and 4 attempted murders. 7 people have been arrested for the slaying of AKA and Tibbs, with 2 of the suspects in custody in Eswatini awaiting extradition. IFP KZN leader and community safety and liaison post spokesperson Blessed Gwala said that the party is the provincial legislature welcomes the arrest of the arrests. Yeah, well, you know, there's been a couple of pictures that have been released of the court and the people that, you know, made their presence in court. And I must say it's very sad. You know, it's very, very sad to see that, you know, AKA was a fantastic rapper and he was appreciated all over the world for his music. And unfortunately, you know, most of people have seen that horrific video that was viral of the actual footage when it all happened. And it's actually insane to think that, you know, people do these kind of things, you know. Sticking to a very, very sad story right now. Police Minister Becky Cele to visit the family of missing Jocelyn Smith. The top brass of the South African Police Services is expected to visit the family of missing Jocelyn Smith on Saturday in Saldanha Bay in the Western Cape. It goes on to say Police Minister Becky Cele, together with management of South African Police Services, led by Provincial Commissioner Lieutenant General Tembisile Petikile, are expected to engage the community of Saldanha Bay following false reports pertaining to the search of Jocelyn, who went missing on the 19th of February. The grade 1 pupil was last seen wearing a light blue t-shirt and a light blue denim shorts. Her mother, Kelly, last saw her when she returned to work at 12 p.m. and left the little girl at home in the care of her boyfriend. Police have confirmed that the search to reunite Jocelyn with her family was ongoing. Moving on, it says the community engagement is set to kick off at 11:30 a.m. at the White City Multipurpose Centre in Saldanha Bay. Police Ministry spokesperson Liranzu Temba said Minister Cele will also lead the police delegation in visiting the family of the grade 1 pupil. He will provide them with an update on the progress of the investigation into the disappearance of Jocelyn. The city of Cape Town said it had dispatched its resources to Saldanha Bay in the search for Jocelyn after police pulled back resources. Investigators, K9 unit search dogs, drones, marine unit members, boats, and experienced volunteers were among the resources deployed. Anyone with information on Jocelyn's whereabouts is requested to contact investigating officers on 079-879-8588. Very, very sad, unfortunately, and shame. This girl is only in grade 1, and a whole search team has been out for her. If you are traveling on the roads of KZN this morning, there is a stationary vehicle on the N2 northbound, and that is after the ramp to Higginson Highway. One left lane and left shoulder is blocked there, and then there's your usual roadworks that's happening all over. If you're traveling in Gauteng this morning on the N1 northbound, there is a stationary vehicle after the ramp from 14th Avenue. Left shoulder is blocked there. If you are traveling on the N12 westbound, there is a stationary vehicle after the R24. One left shoulder is blocked there. And then your usual roadworks that's happening all over the place. It is the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com. Don't forget, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. All you got to do is search up Southside FM South Africa, and you can have a look-see at what's happening there. We are marking the register this morning. 074 345 4447 is that WhatsApp number. We're going to take some music now and be back on the other side of it. Good morning to you.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
ரகசியமானது காதல், மிக மிக ரகசியமானது காதல். ரகசியமானது காதல், மிக மிக ரகசியமானது காதல். முகவரி சொல்லாமல் முகம் தன்னை மறைக்கும், ஒரு தலையாகவும் சுகம் அனுபவிக்கும். சுவாரஸ்யமானது காதல் மிக மிக சுவாரஸ்யமானது காதல்
27 minutes after 6 o'clock on the Big Breakfast Show. Southside FM South Africa is where you're at on Facebook as well. All right, let's have a look-see at what's happening on the WhatsApp line right now. Remember, we are marking the register this morning. Let us know who you are and where you're from. 074-345-4447 is that WhatsApp number. Selvi is around. Dina says, Kali Vanikam, lovely Tash and Southside family. I trust all are well. I hope you had a restful weekend. Lovely segment of the Big Breakfast Show. Blessings for a magnificent Monday, rather. Love and blessings to all. Let's have a look, see. We've got a voice note here.
Hey, Mishantan, trust you're well. Welcome back. I'm sure you had a good time on the cruise. Tashria did a fantastic job hosting the show solo. However, I think you need to phone Sarah Mama again because she kept on using the word look-see. And I'm not sure whether it's correct grammar, but maybe she can explain what look-see means. Yeah, if it's out of order, please phone Cyril Mama again and let's rectify the situation. And the reason why I'm saying that is because Patsy was getting jealous. Yeah, have an awesome Monday. Cheers, Alan Mullen.
Wait, hold on 1 second. The word look-see is something I actually learned from Mishantan, and he's actually coming back tomorrow. So I'm gonna make sure that I save this voice note of yours, Alan. And the reason I say look-see, right, is because of Mishantan. He says it all the time. He says, let's have a look-see at what's happening. So that's the reason, and that's where look-see comes from. I didn't make that up. I inherited that word. Sundari is around from Malvern. Ronika says, good morning, Tashria, and happy Monday to you. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Ronika is present. Thank you, you two. Danpal and Regina are around. Good morning, lovely Tashria. We are locked in. Have a blessed day. Love from Danpal and Regina Kistia. Selvi Naidu says, Kale Vanakam Tashria. She is around. Vamna Govender says, good morning, Tashria. Present from Tongat. Anisha says, good morning. Have a blessed and awesome day. And she is present. Kale Vanakam, my lovely Tashria. I'm present. Have a fabulous Monday. Saloshni in Southgate, Phoenix. Roy Chinsami is around. Namaskaram Tashria. You're running solo this morning. Roy Chinsami of Kenville is present. You have a splendid day. You too. We have another voice note here.
Vanakkam Southside, and Vanakkam to all the Makkals out there. This is Peter Pillai, proud Tamil. Thank you. Present.
All right, Peter is present. Ronnie in Chatsworth is around, present this morning. Hope you had yourself a super weekend. Ronnie in Chatsworth. All right, another message coming through. Kums is around. Morning Southside FM. Vivan and Kumaran are present. Thank you. And it's Dina present from Malvern. All right, thank you so much for sending through those messages. Don't forget, we are live on Facebook and YouTube if you want to check that out. All you got to do is go to Facebook and search up Southside FM South Africa, and you can have a look-see at me. All right, so we are playing Hey, I Know That Movie. All right, now it's a very... I'll say it's a very famous movie that's been watched, right? And this movie has stars like Kevin Hart, The Rock, that's Dwayne Johnson, and they act in this film where, and if I give you a little bit of a backstory, it might give it away, but I'll give you a bit of a clue. They get stuck in a video game. Okay, that's the clue I'm giving you. So this movie stars Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson, and another clue that I can give you is that they get stuck in a video game. Alright, so 074-345-4447. Phone's out, and we're going to have a listen to this. We are playing Hey, I Know That Movie.
Weakness. None?
How'd you do that? That list?
Well, I think I just pressed my enormous left pec.
Yeah, it's like the boob area. Let me show you.
Get the hell away from me.
At least press it in front of us so we know exactly how to.
Strength, karate, tai chi, aikido, dance fighting. Dance fighting? Is it even a thing? Weakness, venom.
Seriously. Paleontology, what does that even mean?
Study of fossils, I think. That's kind of cool.
Says the gorgeous karate badass.
074-345-4447. Alright, so we are playing Hey, I Know That Movie. And I gave you a bit of a clue, okay? And the clue that I gave you is that this movie stars Kevin Hart, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and one last clue is that they get stuck in a video game. I'm going to give it to you one more time, okay? Remember, all you got to do, send me a message on 074-345-4447, and the first person to do so will play Alphabet Soup this morning, and you have a chance to win a Big Breakfast Show mug and a Big Breakfast Show cap. All courtesy of the Big Breakfast Show, okay? So phone's out, 074-345-4447 is that number, and here we go.
Weakness. None?
How'd you do that? That list?
Well, I think I just pressed my enormous left pec.
Yeah, it's like the boob area. Let me show you.
Get the hell away from me.
At least press it in front of us so we know exactly how to.
Strength, karate, tai chi, aikido, dance fighting. Dance fighting? Is it even a thing? Weakness, venom.
Seriously. Paleontology, what does that even mean?
Study of fossils, I think. That's kind of cool.
Alright, that is all you're going to get from the scene. Remember, if you know the answer to that, all you got to do, send me a message on 074-345-4447 is that WhatsApp number. And remember, the clue I gave you is that it is, this film stars Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, and it's the storyline is based on them getting stuck in a video game. Okay, and there's actually two films, the first one and the second one. All right, and very, very interesting storyline. And in the second one, it stars a very famous actor, and his name is Danny DeVito. So if you know, 074-345-4447 is that number. Gonna take some music and be back on the other side of it. Good morning to you.
The Jayashree Rivas annual sale is now on at the Konubia branch. Get a massive 25% of all saris, Punjabis, kurtis, lengas, girls, boys and menswear. Don't miss out on this amazing sale. Jayashree Rivas, Konubia branch only.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us. The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
குட்டியே புள்ளிமான் குட்டியே ஓமேனிதான் ஒரு பூந்தொட்டியே உன் கொழு கொழு கன்னங்கள் பார்த்து என் மனசில் தெருக்கூத்து உன் ரவிக்கையின் ரகசியம் பார்த்து என் நெஞ்சில புயல் காத்து
மான் குட்டி
குட்டியே புள்ளிமான் குட்டியே வாமேனிதான் ஒரு பூந்தொட்டியே
ஏன் கழு கழு கண்ணங்கள் பார்த்து உன் மனசுல தெருக்கூத்து ஏன் ரவிக்கையின் ரகசியம் பார்த்து உன் நெஞ்சில புயல் காத்து
மான் குட்டியே புள்ளிமான் குட்டியே வாமேனிதான் ஒரு பூந்தொட்டியே
Morning is upon us. Perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
கட்டுமல்லி கட்டி வச்சா வட்ட கருப்பு பொட்டு வச்சா சந்திரனில் இருந்து வச்சா சாரப்பாம்பு இடுப்ப வச்சா நட்சத்திர தொட்டி வச்சா கரும்பு தோடு நெத்தி வச்சா இஞ்சி வெட்டி கண்ணா வச்சா இம்மா தூண்டு வெக்கம் வச்சா நெத்தி பொட்டுல தூக்கி பொட்டு போல வச்சா மலை சுத்து பட்டு உரம் பார்த்து கண்ணு பொட்டு வந்த மலை தெத்து பல்லு உரத்துல உச்சி கட்டு நேரத்துல பட்டுன்னு பத்திய முச்ச கட்டம் கட்டம் மலை ரஞ்சிதமே ஏ ரஞ்சிதமே ஏ ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே மனச கலைக்கும் மந்திரமே ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே ஒன்ன மோதட்டு வலிக்கு கொஞ்சனுமே அடி ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே மனச கலைக்கும் மந்திரமே ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே ஒன்ன மோதட்டு வலிக்கு கொஞ்சனுமே வந்தது 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 மனசு சத்திரமே சத்திரமே நான் நித்திர நித்திர நித்திரமே சத்திரமே சத்திரமே கட்டுமல்லி கட்டி வச்சா கல கலதா பொட்டு வச்சா சந்திரனில் ரெண்டு வச்சா சாரா பாம்பு இழுக்க வச்சா வச்ச புண்ணு ஒன்னையும் தூக்கி நெத்திக்கு மத்தியில் தொட்ட வச்ச வளை வச்சு கொண்டு நேரத்துக்குள்ள வச்ச கட்டம் தொட்ட வளை ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே அலங்கார அள்ளி நில ஆட போட்டு நின்னாலே அலங்காத அத்த மக ஆட வந்தாலே அடகாக்கு வச்ச முத்தம் அஞ்சு ஆறு தந்தாலே மலவூத்து மூலிகையா முச்ச தந்தாலே ஒன்னாங்க ரெண்டாங்க எத்தா தேதி வைப்பாங்க மூணாங்க நாலாங்க நல்ல செய்தி வைப்பாங்க ஆமாங்க ஆமாங்க வராங்க வராங்க அடி சந்தனமே சஞ்சலமே முத்து பெத்த ரத்தினமே ரஞ்சிதமே ஹே ரஞ்சிதமே ஹே ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே மனச கலைக்கும் மந்திரமே ரஞ்சிதமே ரஞ்சிதமே ஒன்ன மோதட்டு வலிக்க கொஞ்சனுமே
என்ன மாமா உங்க ஆட்டத்துக்கு ஊரே ஆடுவேன் அதுக்கு ஒரு அடிய போட்டு விடுவோம்
அப்படின்ற
கட்டுமல்லி கட்டி வச்சா கல கலகம் பட்டு வச்சா சந்திரனில் ரெண்டு வச்சா சாரா பாம்பு இடுப்பு வச்சா வச்ச பொட்டி என்னையும் தூக்கி நெத்திக்கு மத்தியில் ஒட்ட வச்ச வலை உச்சி பட்டு நேரத்துக்குள்ள வச்ச கட்டம் தொட்ட வலை ரஞ்சிதமே 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 மனச கலைக்கும் மந்திரமே ரஞ்சிதமே
Kamaka, the name of the movie is Jumanji 2, The Next Level. Lots of love from Kayuri and Prashanti.
Morning is Jumanji. Jumanji, Vasige Chunsami.
Jumanji, the nation governor. Morning, Tashriya. I would like to wish my son, Renation Governor, happy 14th birthday for today, the 4th of March. Wish him all the best and may he have a blessed day at school. Thank you from his dad and mom and his sister as well, and brother Sasayan. Thank you.
A very happy birthday to him. I hope he has a fantastic day. And yes, Jumanji is 100% correct. Let's have a look, see who else has got it right. Sarojini, Governor from Bonella, is around. Morgany says Jumanji. That is 100% correct. Good morning and Vanakam Southside FM family and the breakfast team. Mr. and Mrs. Lee Archery from Phoenix is present. Let's have a look, see here. Jumanji, Vanakam, and this one is from Rachel. Ronica got it right. Jumanji. There's no name attached here. Let's have a look, see who this is. Sanessa Pillay, alright. So she says Jumanji. Tracy Nainar says Jumanji. Ronnie and Chatsworth, Jumanji. Malini Pillay says Jumanji, the first one. I'll give you brownie points for that, for specifying which one. Denise Govender says Journey 2, The Mysterious Island. No, unfortunately not, but I know which movie you're talking about. That one is stars Vanessa Hudgens, if I'm not mistaken. But close, I'll give you that. Jumanji says Salvi Naidu, and Roy Chinsami got it right. Jumanji. Well done to you. Now let's have a look-see at who we're going to be playing with and who gave it to us first. Alright, so we're going to be giving Devashni a call at about 7, and she has a chance. Okay, Yuri and Prashanti can play as well, whoever wants to. You're going to have a chance to win yourself a Big Breakfast Show mug and a Big Breakfast Show cap. That's courtesy of the Big Breakfast Show. And we all have them. Prashantan has one and I have one. So very, very exciting. We can all match together. So we'll have we're going to call you at about 10 past, 7 or so. And we're going to be playing Alphabet Soup with you. All right, Leah Ganesan is up next with your 7 o'clock news bulletin, and then thereafter will be Alphabet Soup. It is the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com for local and international streaming. Good morning to you.
ஒருதல காதல தந்த இந்த தருதல மனசுக்குள் வந்த ஒருதல காதல தந்த இந்த தருதல மனசுக்குள் வந்த காதலிக்க கைடு என்ன கைய பூடி ராசாத்தி சேர்த்து வச்ச ஆசையெல்லாம் அள்ளி தரேன் ராசாத்தி ஏன் உசுர ஓ உசுரா தாரேன் கை மாத்தி.
Alright, so we're going to have to bring that forward a bit, because I was just told now that Kairi has to leave for school. Alright, so we're going to be giving Devashni a call about now. So just open up the phone lines here very quickly. Let's have a look-see. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning, Akka.
How are you?
Good, and you?
Good, thank you. Are you ready to play Alphabet Soup this morning? Hello?
Hello, Akka. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Alright, are you ready to play Alphabet Soup this morning?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm putting 60 seconds on the clock for you. And your time starts now.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, your letter is C this morning, okay?
What letter C?
C. Yeah. All right. Capital of Denmark.
Okay. Okay, pass.
Spell chalet.
Star Chalet.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
C-H.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
C-H-A-L-E-T-S. C-H-A-L-E-T-S.
C-H-A-L-E-T-S.
All right. A car brand.
Chevrolet.
A movie. Okay. A type of seafood. And an animal.
And the capital of Denmark is. Oh God!
Is?
It was Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Unfortunately, the timer ran out, unfortunately. But it was a very, very good attempt there. So while you're on the line, do you want to send a shout out to anybody?
I'm going to send a shout out to all the Salted FM Macro, my mom and my dad for helping me playing this game. And also to my friends and to everyone who is writing exams. Good luck for today.
Are you writing exams today?
Yes, I am.
What are you writing today?
History and math.
History and maths. And are you ready? Are we getting an A? Are we getting an A?
Yes.
All right. All the best to you and good luck for your exam, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, it was so close. So close there. Prashanti almost got that one. It was Kairi leaves for school. So, I hope she does well. And I'm sure she will do extremely well in her exam. All right. Right now, we're going to take some music and be back on the other side of it. Leah Ganesan is up next with your 7 o'clock news bulletin.
നീനാദസ്വരം പോലെ വന്നാ നീനാദസ്വരം പോലെ വന്നാ നാഭികമലം നാനാ നീ ഏഴ് സ്വരം പോലെ വന്നാ എട്ടാ സ്വരം നാനാ എട്ടാ സ്വരം നാനാ
பாறையா நீ கைகா முளைச்ச மத்தளமா உன்னை வாசிக்க பின்னா சுத்தரமா நீ ஹார்மோனிய கட்டயமா என் ஹார்மோன் செய்யுது சேட்டையமா
நான் வாலிப திருடும் வீணையடா இங்கே வந்தா பொழியும் பூனையடா நான் வயதுக்கு வந்த வயலினடா என்னை மைனர் போல வாசியடா என்ன மைனர் போல வாசியடா
The most awaited India Shopping Festival, Namaste India Easter Shopping Festival, takes place from the 1st to the 17th of March at Greyville Racecourse Infield area. Full new setup. Park your car and walk straight into the expo. 17 days only. Entry fee 10 rands, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Latest Indian products with loads of variety. You've asked for it and we have it. Astrology by Nikhil Gulati, Henna by Satya. Refreshing restaurants. Be there at Namaste India Greyville Racecourse Infield, 1st to the 17th of March 2024. Park and walk straight inside the expo.
Hey yeah, all my Madrasi people, this is hardcore, all the way from Mumbai. Listen, when you hear this fucking song, you better pump up the volume. Turn up the volume, better pump up the volume. Yo, we got that kind of swag. Mumbai town is where it's at. Make it rain like superstars. Chill with models at F-bar. See the band like Punjabis. And our style is so nababi. Yo, we show you how to drink and we show you how to party. You ain't got no Goa beach. You ain't got no Shah Rukh Khan. Ain't got no India Gate. And we so fresh and you're so late. Ride Mercedes cars. Got that rolling on my arm. So what you wanna say? Sala hip hop, Tamil
எங்களுக்கு எல்ஐசி வெட்டி எங்களுக்கு கோபால பீச்சு எங்களுக்கு மரினா தமாசு உங்க புது சப்பாத்தி குருமா என ஒரு இட்லி போல வருமா நாங்க சென்னை சிட்டி பாய்ஸ் சும்மா கம்மென்ன கிடமா இந்தியா கேட்டு எங்களுக்கு எல்ஐசி வெட்டி எங்களுக்கு கோபால பீச்சு எங்களுக்கு மரினா தமாசு உங்க புது சப்பாத்தி குருமா என ஒரு இட்லி போல வருமா நாங்க சென்னை சிட்டி பாய்ஸ் சும்மா கம்மென்ன கிடமா Okay, I'm a Madarasi, they deliver the Odibara Paradesi. Umayana Natuka Visivasi, Pretana Panaka, Pended Madarasi. It was in a city, get the Barangala Patti, Naga, Sina, Pasangavachi, Katitana, Sama, PCO. It's not a city card, Triana Dick and a Pakova.
Southside FM News every hour on the hour, brought to you by Macrocom, smart made simple. Vanakkam, namaskaram. 7 o'clock, good morning. In your news this hour, former Truth and Reconciliation Commission Commissioner Advocate Dumisan Sibeza has called for a commission of inquiry to investigate the delay in the prosecution of the Commission's cases. The request follows denials by the former president Thabo Mbeki that there was political interference in the prosecution of the TRC cases. Nsebeza says a commission of inquiry will clear the air and give all affected individuals the opportunity to state their cases. The Supreme Court of Appeal admitted that the prosecution of anti-apartheid activist Ahmed Timol's alleged killers was hampered and delayed by alleged political interference. Moving on, police are investigating the murder of a man at a liquor store in Mecklenburg in Limpopo this weekend. According to the police, a 30-year-old suspect was arrested after he allegedly stabbed the victim to death on Saturday. The suspect and the 31-year-old victim were allegedly drinking together when they started arguing. The victim was then stabbed in the head with a sharp object. Police spokesperson Colonel Malesela Ledwaba says the man died on scene from his injury. In other news, in the Western Cape, the South African Weather Service has issued a yellow level 4 warning for thunder showers in the province for today. According to South African Weather Services, the weather could result in flash flooding of roads and informal settlements in the province. Hail is also expected and it will affect driving conditions. SAWS weather forecaster Samkelo Magwala says the weather is caused by a cut-off low pressure system.
We're expecting a cut-off low to impact the Western Cape, resulting in some severe thunderstorms, which may produce flooding and large amount of small hail over the Overberg district and Cape Winelands. The nature of this thunderstorm may also be accompanied by excessive lightning. As a result, South African Weather Service have issued a warning, a yellow level 4 warning for severe thunderstorms.
And in your international news, Ukraine has again called on the West to help it in the fight against Russia. The plea follows the death of 11 civilians after an airstrike in Odessa, Kharkiv and Kherson this weekend. The victims included a child and a baby. President Volodymyr Zelensky has called on the West to deliver more air defense systems to Ukraine. Ukraine has described Russia's attacks as terror because they target civilians. And in your sport news, Manchester City managed to keep pressure on Liverpool at the peak of the English Premier League points table after earning success in the Manchester derby. The citizens welcomed Manchester United to the Etihad Stadium, where the guests took an early lead through Marcus Rashford. City's luck turned in the second half with a full Foden brace, turning the match on its head. Erling Haaland added another in added time to prove that they are the Kings of Manchester with a 3-1 win. A short while ago, gold was selling at $2,081.38 a fine ounce. A barrel of Brent crude costs $83.60. $1 is trading at 19 Rand 10 cents. 1 British pound is 24 Rand 19 cents. 1 euro is 20 Rand 71 cents. And the dirham is trading at 5 Rand 20 cents. And is currently 4 rupees 34 in Indian rupees to the rand and 2 rupees 40 in Mauritian rupees to the rand. The price for 1 Bitcoin is currently trading at $63,447.36. Your top story this hour, former Truth and Reconciliation Commission Commissioner Advocate Dumisa Nsebeza has called for a commission of inquiry to investigate the delay in the prosecution of the commission's cases. This bulletin brought to you by Macrocom, Smart Made Simple. For the Southside FM News team, I'm Leah Ganesan.
Vanakkam and Namaskaram. You are listening to Southside FM on 107.2.
Having a look at your weather this morning, Durban's on a high of 32 degrees. It's currently at 23 now and mostly sunny. Windy conditions expected from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. with mostly cloudy conditions expected at 5 p.m. this afternoon. Today's temperature ranges from 22 to 32. Moving on now, Escourt 32, Giants Castle 24, Ikopo 32, Margate 29, Cockstad 28, Ladysmith 35, Moirafir 31, Newcastle 34, Pietermaritzburg 35, Port Shepstone 29, Richards Bay 30, St. Lucia 29, Ulundi 35, Underberg 26 and Vryheid on 34 degrees. Having a look at the rest of the country now, Polokwane 32, Mbombela 34, Pretoria 32, Johannesburg 31, Bloemfontein 31, Kimberley 34, and Cape Town on 21 degrees.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us. The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
Welcome to your morning sport. We start with soccer, and Pep Guardiola said Phil Foden has become a world-class talent capable of deciding big games. This after the 23-year-old scored twice in Man City's 3-1 win over Manchester United on Sunday. Rashford's wonder strike had fired United into a shock lead at the Etihad. Erling Haaland was then guilty of a miss that will go down in Premier League folklore as he fired over an open goal just before half-time. But Foden ensured City ceded no ground in the title race as he blasted into the top corner to level and then produce a composed finish 10 minutes from time. Haaland then atoned for his earlier miss in added time as City moved to within 1 point of Liverpool ahead of the top-of-table clash between the two next Sunday. Meanwhile, back in South Africa, Cape Town Spurs picked up another win on the spin in the DStv Premiership. They beat TS Galaxy 2-0 at the Athlone Stadium on Sunday. The Urban Warriors came into the game as the underdogs but were able to once again pick up 3 points and register their third win in the league this season. They're still bottom in the standings, but they now have 10 points. Onto cricket, and the DP World Lions crowned a magnificent come-from-behind performance as they beat Western Province by 99 runs in the Cricket South Africa 4-day series final on the final afternoon of the match. This was played over 5 days at the Wanderers in Johannesburg. Western Province, chasing 308 for victory, would have felt some hope of victory at lunch when they took on 191 for 6 with Smith and Simmons still at the crease and batting confidently. But in a final surge by the home team after the break, they lost their last 4 wickets for just 3 runs as Fortuin completed his 7 5-wicket haul by trapping Smith leg before. Delano Porkita was the man of the match. The Lions all-rounder struck 81 and an unbeaten 155 in the match, coming to bat on 35 for 5 in the first innings and 113 for 6 in the second. And finally, in golf, American Jordan Gumberg won the DP World Tour STC Championship title on the second playoff hole at a wet St. Francis Links on Sunday. This after local rival Robin Williams blew a 2-shot lead on the final 2 holes. Both players parred the first extra hole before Gumberg, ranked 669th in the world, sunk a birdie on the second to take the title, the first on the DP World Tour. It will now earn him an exemption on the tour for this and next season. And that's a wrap of your world of sport.
సందమవ రావే అంటే వచ్చిందా బంతి పూలు తెమ్మంటే తెచ్చిందా మైసూరు బజ్జీలో మైసూరు ఉంటుందా ఇన్స్టాల కష్టాలు చూపించుకుంటారా పైకి నువ్వు చూసేదొకటి లోపల ఇంకోటి గోవిందా జిందగిని ఆడో ఈడో ఇంకొకడెవడో ఆడిస్తుంటాడు బ్రో అందులో నీతోనే ఒక ఐటమ్ సాంగ్ ని పాడిస్తుంటాడు బ్రో జిందగీ అంతే 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 మావా బ్రో లైఫ్ అంతా ఇంతే 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 మావా బ్రో సందమవ రావే అంటే వచ్చిందా బంతి పూలు తెమ్మంటే తెచ్చిందా ఒంటిలో ఫుల్ షుగర్ ఉన్నోడు స్వీట్ షాపుల్లో కూసున్నట్టు అన్ని ఉంటాయి అందటట్టు ఏది కాదు నీది ఒట్టు మంది ఉంటారు నీకు చుట్టూ రోజు ఫంక్షన్ జరిగినట్టు సేవలెన్నైనా చేసి పెట్టు వాళ్ళ తిట్టే నీకు గిఫ్ట్ నీ స్టోరీలో హీరోలా వీలైపోతూ బతికేస్తుంటావు మావా బ్రో జరా అంతే 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 మావా బ్రో లైఫ్ అంతా ఇంతే 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 మావా బ్రో సుట్టు గ్లోబే తిరిగినా మనిషి విలువ మాత్రం తరుగునా ఏ దునియా पैसा में डूब गया पैसा 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 में डूब गया
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
12 minutes after 7 o'clock on the Big Breakfast Show, Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com for local and international streaming.
Vanakkam and Namaskaram, Tashria. I hope you and the Mark will have an absolutely marvelous Monday. I think it's time that we all start putting on our I know it's Monday, but we can do this cap. And just remember, we need to stop minding other people's business. It's none of our business what other people think about us. It's more important what we think about ourselves. Have an absolutely lovely Monday, everyone. Vanakkam.
I agree. Mondays are like those Mondays that you just don't look forward to just doing anything, and you know it's the day after the weekend, obviously. But it's just, you know, it's such a drag. And then people want to come and mind other people's problems and businesses. And you're just like, you guys, you know, get alive, you know. Hi, traffic updates. Accident on the N2 northbound just after the cement factory. Right lane is obstructed there. Thank you so much for that. So if you are traveling there, you can add some extra traveling time to your trip this morning. There's no name attached here. Let's have a look. See, from Mr. Pillay. All right. So if you are traveling on that, just make sure you are adding some extra time. Let's have a look. See at what I can see on the map this morning. In KZN, there is a stationary vehicle after the ramp to Higginson Highway. One left lane is blocked there. In Queensborough on the N2 northbound, there is a multi-vehicle crash after the ramp from Higginson Highway. One lane is blocked there. On the N2 southbound, there is a stationary vehicle after the ramp from Umgeni Road. One left lane is blocked there. Let's have a look, see what else. On the N3 westbound, there is a stationary vehicle off the ramp from Ashburton. One right lane is blocked there. And then your usual roadworks around the area as well. If you are traveling in Johannesburg this morning on the N12 westbound, there is a stationary vehicle after the ramp from Kliprivier interchange. One left lane is blocked there. Further up, on the N1 northbound, there is a stationary vehicle on the shoulder lane after the ramp from 14th Avenue rather. Left shoulder is blocked there. On the N3 northbound, there is a stationary vehicle before the ramp to Linksfield interchange. One lane is blocked there. If you are traveling, let's have a look, see here on the N3 northbound, there is a multi-vehicle crash after the N3 Elands interchange. One right lane and right shoulder is blocked there. Right, there's so much happening right now. On the N3 northbound, there is another multi-vehicle crash after the ramp from Elands interchange. One right lane and right shoulder is blocked there. And then finally on the N12 westbound, there's another multi-vehicle crash before the ramp to Atlas Road interchange. All lanes are now open. People, please, you know, we always say that you are driving the car in front of you, the car behind you, the car next to you, and next to that and in front of that. You know, it's so important that we got to look out for other people, you know, otherwise you're going to have things like this on the road, especially today, Monday morning, you know, traffic. Good morning, Tashria. Where is Miss Shanthan? And this one comes from Shamla. Miss Shanthan is away on a cruise, all right? And he's coming back today, but he'll only dock. I think the ship only will dock at about 10, 11 today, so he will be back tomorrow. Now, I have a very interesting question in mind, and it builds on from this story here, right? And I would love to know your thoughts on this. So let's read the article together before I ask this very important question. And it's about a wedding, okay? And let's have a look, see at what we've got. So my brother's wedding date clashes with my holiday. He's so self-absorbed. A man has been applauded for refusing to attend his brother's wedding as it clashes with his holiday, but his family and siblings are furious over his decision. A man has defended his decision to not attend his brother's wedding, and people are very much on his side. Reaching out for advice, the 29-year-old revealed he is preparing to embark on a trip of a lifetime, a month-long trek through South America, which he has been planning for over a year now. However, just recently, his older brother threw a major spanner in the works by announcing his last plans to marry. Hey brother, a 31-year-old, has been always a spontaneous type, which is cool, but sometimes it's frustrating. Out of the blue, he announces he's getting married, like in a month. And yep, you guessed it, it's right in the middle of my trip. He's known about my trip since I booked it, but his planning or lack of planning meant that he didn't think to check the date against mine. Now, how do we deal with this situation, right? There's two brothers, and one has planned a trekking holiday to South America, and his brother announced a month before that he is getting married. And he told his family that he won't be able to make his brother's wedding because he booked this trip a year in advance. And now people are slamming him for not being able to go. So where do we stand with this? Are we happy that he's not going for it? Should we be upset with him for not going and going on his trip, or are we sitting on the fence? I'd love to know from you. 074-345-4447. And it's very important for you to send me voice notes, guys. And I'll tell you why, because there's another follow-up question that I'm gonna ask you guys in a bit. And it comes down with these weddings that people have, and destination weddings and things like that, whether it's that important and what actually is the story, right? So I'd love to know your thoughts. I'll read it to you one more time in a summarized version, right? And there are two brothers, right? And the one has booked a holiday 1 year in advance, by the way. He's booked it a year in advance, and his brother knew about his holiday. And a month before his brother's wedding, he announces that, hey, I'm getting married. And he tells his family that, I can't make it for my brother's wedding because I planned this trekking trip through South America 1 year ago. So I'd love to know your thoughts on the matter, whether he should go for the wedding, whether he's doing the right thing by staying away from that and going for his trip, or we sitting on the fence. I'd love to know your thoughts. Once again, that WhatsApp number is 074-345-4447. Remember, we are live on Facebook. All you got to do is search up Southside FM South Africa on Facebook or YouTube, and you can have a look-see at me there, and I will read some of the comments out if you do contribute to the conversation. All right, so we're going to take some music now and be back on the other side of it. Good morning to you.
அதிசயம் வண்ணத்து பூச்சி உடம்பில் ஓவியங்கள் அதிசயம் துணை செல்லும் காற்று மெல்லிசையாதல் அதிசயம் குருநாதர் இல்லாத குயில் பாட்டு அதிசயம் அதிசயமே அசந்து போகும் நீ எந்த அதிசயம் கல் தோன்றி மண் தோன்றி கடல் தோன்றும் முன்னாலே உண்டான காதல் அதிசயம் 16 வயதான பருவத்தில் எல்லோருக்கும் படர்கின்ற காதல் அதிசயம்
பூவுக்குள் ஒளிந்திருக்கும் கனி கூட்டம் அதிசயம் வண்ணத்து பூச்சி உடம்பில் ஆவியங்கள் அதிசயம் துளி செல்லும் காற்று மெல்லிசையாதல் அதிசயம் குருநாதர் இல்லாத குயில் பாட்டு அதிசயம்
அதிசயமே அசந்து போகும் நீ எந்த அதிசயம் ஒளிந்திருக்கும் கனி கூட்டம் அதிசயம்
வண்ணத்து பூச்சி உடம்பில் ஆவியங்கள் அதிசயம்
துளை செல்லும் காற்று மெல்லிசையாதல் அதிசயம்
குருநாதர் இல்லாத குயில் பாட்டு அதிசயம்
அதிசயமே அசந்து போகும் நீ எந்த அதிசயம்
அஜூபா 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 அஜூபா
வெண்பால் கொண்ட சிறுதீவு கால் கொண்டு நடமாடும் நீதான் என் அதிசயம் உலகில் ஏழல்ல அதிசயங்கள் வாய் பேசும் பூவெனி எட்டாவது அதிசயமே வான் மிதக்கும் உன் கண்கள் தேன் தெறிக்கும் கண்ணங்கள் பால் குடிக்கும் மதரங்கள் அதிசயமே நங்கை கொண்ட வீரல்கள் அதிசயமே நகம் என்ற கிரீடம் அதிசயமே அசையும் வளைவுகள் அதிசயமே
25 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com. This one was Puvakul from the movie Jeans.
பூவுக்குள் ஒளிந்திருக்கும் கனி கூட்டம் வண்ணத்து செல்லும் காற்று மெல்லிசையாதல் அதிசயம் குருநாதன் இல்லாத குயில் பாட்டு அதிசயம் அதிசயமே அசந்து போகும் நீ எந்த அதிசயம்
Good morning, adorable Tash, the Big Breakfast Show team, eh? Well, talking of your topic, I think it was selfish of the brother because you know that this trip was planned a year ago and he should have seen the date again and confirmed before setting his wedding date. So I truly say that was selfish of the brother that was getting married. And on the other hand, the other brother, well, that was his trip made long before his brother's wedding date. Yay, thank you for a rocking show and a soul rider today, hey?
Alrighty, that one's from Patsy. Now, I have to agree with what you're saying, right? Because, I mean, he planned this trip 1 year in advance, right? And the fact that his brother knew that he planned this trip a while ago and knew that if he plans his wedding day, it's going to clash with his brother's holiday. And it's very sad that obviously brothers are very, very close, just as a bond between a sister and a brother or two sisters or whatever the case may be. And the fact that, you want to be selfish in a sense that you don't want, to be... I mean, obviously everyone wants their siblings at their wedding, so this is a bit of a shocking one. We've got another voice note here from Eric.
Good morning, Southside FM breakfast team. Good morning to all your listeners and all the truckers out there. Thanks a million for being my companion. Really enjoy your show. This comes from Eric the trucker.
Our morning is not complete without that hoot, I must say. Having a look at the Facebook comments right now. Morgan Kiston says, Vanikam Tash, thank you for making our morning a pleasant one. You have a great day. Thank you, you too. Dolly Pillay says, good morning, and she's around. Ronnie, Nagain, Ramba Governor, Selvi Naidu, Kale Vanikam Tashria, have an amazing and blessed day. Vernie Pillay is around. Sivi Mudley, Pam Padiachi, and Shamla Naidu as well. Alright, yes, don't forget that we are live on Facebook. That's Southside FM South Africa. Now, speaking of weddings, right, that we just spoke about it. Okay, and we actually started the topic on Thursday. Okay, if you think about it. And we wanted to know from you. We had a bit of a discussion, but we didn't get to finish it off because I said I was going to talk about it on Friday. But Friday was just too much of a vibe for me to speak about such depressing things, right? So, destination weddings. Okay, we wanted to know from you whether you think that if you want to host or you decide that you wake up one morning and decide, you know what, I want to get married in the Maldives, for example. Right, and you have a huge family and whatever the case may be, and now you are going and you're going to give some, let's say, invites, and we wanted to know. So my co-host Mishantan says that he will pay if he decides, hypothetically speaking, because in light side he might not get married, right? So hypothetically speaking, he said that if he decides to get married, he will pay for everyone's ticket. So if you give through an invite to someone, he'll have the ticket for them to come through on the trip. And then we did a bit of some calculations on the whole thing, and it almost gave him a bit of a heart attack, So we want to know from you, speaking of weddings and wedding dates and all these kind of things, right? And a lot of people are getting married now, especially in this March period. It's summertime and people like to have weddings around this time. I don't know why. But I'd love to know your thoughts on this, whether you agree with what he says, whether if you decide to have a destination wedding, right, overseas, let's say India, for example, or anywhere in the world, the Maldives, wherever you want to go, right? And obviously you want your family to be there. Would you pay for your family's tickets, or would you say, you know what, you need to sort out how you're going to come to the wedding? I'm just coming to give through your the invite. right? Because personally for me, I wouldn't pay, there's other expenses that come with having a wedding, right? There's the accommodation you have to book for, there's flights, there's the wedding outfits, there's the decor, there's booking of, if you're having a reception the night before the actual wedding, there's all these costs that you have to think about first, right? And if you can cover those costs for yourself and the person you're going to marry, or however you guys are doing it, is okay, right? But now, let's say you're going to have 15 to 20 guests that are going to be coming through for your wedding. And you got to pay for their flights, their accommodation, everything that they need to do and sort out. That's all your responsibility. And that's for, let's say, 20 or more people. Now, where do we stand on this? Do we agree? Do we not agree? I'd love to know your thoughts. And that WhatsApp number is 074 345 447. If you are listening to us on Facebook, you can send through those via the comments, and I'll gladly read those out. So we'd like to know from you, right? And lots of people are getting married and that kind of thing, and having destination weddings, or deciding to be local. You can also say that if that's an option for you, right? Whether you like to stay local and have it intimate as possible with just your close family and friends, or you decide to have it overseas. But we would like to know your thoughts on whether or not you would pay for the flights and accommodation for your families and friends if you want them to come to your wedding specifically, or would you just go and deliver a wedding card and invitation without a ticket? 074 345 447 is that WhatsApp number. It is the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2. www.southsidefm.com.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
சார சார பாம்பு ரெண்டு கொலகார கண்ணை வச்சு சார பாம்பு ரெண்டு கொலகார கண்ணை வச்சு கொத்த வந்தானோ அட கொல்ல வந்தானோ அட கொல்ல வந்தானோ கையில குத்தி கால்ல குத்தி கண்ல குத்தி உள்ளத்த கொத்த வந்தானோ அட கொல்ல வந்தானோ கொத்த வந்தானோ அட கொல்ல வந்தானோ
சர 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 சேல கட்டி சாயாதா முன்னாழகா சர சர சேல கட்டி சாயாதா முன்னாழகா காட்டா வந்தாளோ தீ முட்டா வந்தாளோ காட்டா வந்தாளோ தீ முட்டா வந்தாளோ சாத்துக்குடி தோளழகும் தூத்துக்குடி பல்லையும் காட்டா வந்தாளோ தீ முட்டா வந்தாளோ காட்டா வந்தாளோ தீ முட்டா வந்தாளோ
ஆட வந்தானோ என்னால வந்தானோ பெருசா ஆட வந்தானோ என்னால வந்தானோ சிங்க சிங்க நடையழகே சிங்கார தோரணையோட சிங்க நடையழகே சிங்கார தோரணையோட சேரி வந்தானோ என்ன செய்ய போறானோ சேரி வந்தானோ என்ன செய்ய போறானோ முட்டிக்கத்தான் மோதிக்கத்தான் கட்டிக்கத்தான் கடிச்சுக்க சேரி வந்தானோ என்ன செய்ய போறானோ சேரி வந்தானோ என்ன செய்ய போறானோ
ரங்கா ரங்க ரங்கா ரங்க ரங்க ராட்டே நம்ம ரங்கோலி தோரானம்மா ரங்க ரங்க ராட்டே நம்ம ரங்கோலி தோரானம்மா ஆடா வந்தாளோ என்ன ஆட்டி வைப்பாளோ ஆடா வந்தாளோ என்ன ஆட்டி வைப்பாளோ கத்தி குத்து கண்ணழகி நெத்தி போட்டு கெத்தில ஆடா வந்தாளோ என்ன ஆட்டி வைப்பாளோ ஆடா வந்தாளோ என்ன ஆட்டி வைப்பாளோ
ஆட வந்தானோ என்ன ஆள வந்தானோ ஆட வந்தானோ என்ன ஆள வந்தானோ கொஞ்சி விளையாட கோகுலத்தை விட்டு அந்த கொஞ்சி கொஞ்சி விளையாட கோகுலத்தை விட்டு அந்த மன்னன் வந்தானோ மாய கண்ணன் வந்தானோ மன்னன் வந்தானோ என் கண்ணன் வந்தானோ கோபிகையர் கொஞ்சிடத்தாயர் பாடி வீதியில் மன்னன் வந்தானோ மாய கண்ணன் வந்தானோ மன்னன் வந்தானோ என் கண்ணன் வந்தானோ
கொட்டங்கச்சி 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 கண்ணத்தில தட்டி தட்டி ரஹம்படா கொட்டங்கச்சி கண்ணத்தில தட்டி தட்டி ரஹம்படா ஆசா பட்டேனே சும்மா அழா போறேனே ஆசா பட்டேனே சும்மா அழா போறேனே சாட்ட விட்டா பம்பரமா காத்து மேல பலோனா ஆசா பட்டேனே சும்மா அழா போறேனே ஆசா பட்டேனே சும்மா அழா போறேனே
வந்தானோ என்ன கொல்ல வந்தானோ கொத்த வந்தானோ என்ன கொல்ல வந்தானோ
ಇಂಚಿ ಮೋಕಳಹಿ ದೇಹಮ ನೋತೆ ಕಳಹಿ ಆಸಾ ಪುಟ್ಟೇನೆ ಸುಮ ಅಳ ಪೊರೇನೆ ಆಸಾ ಪುಟ್ಟೇನೆ ಸುಮ ಅಳ ಪೊರೇನೆ
Hi, breakfast team. Oh, no. I want to go get married overseas. Oh, that's a must for me, whenever. But no, I'll send Zoom link, not card and no thing and all that. No. That extra amount that I'm going to invest on the people that's going to come for the wedding, no. I'd rather just make a fanciful honeymoon, or I'm saying like going overseas. You got to enjoy it, eh? Yay!
Okay, I also agree with what you're saying, right? Because as I said, there's lots of other things and costs that you have to cover, especially when you get married overseas. Any part of the world, whether be it India, be it Paris, anywhere. You have to have, you have to sort your own expenses out, and if you can cover those costs, by all means get married there. And Zoom meetings were also a thing back in the day. I think not back in the day, a couple years ago when COVID was around, and people got married and sent out, instead of sending wedding invites, they were sending Zoom link codes, which was pretty funny. But I mean, we've come a long way since then. But I have to agree with what you're saying, Patsy. Sometimes it's hard and you really want to have a destination wedding, and for whatever reason, or whatever the reason may be, you can't fend for everybody else. So you know what they say, you got to put your own oxygen mask on before helping others, right? Let's have a look. See here, Kale Vanakam Tash, Andy Mudley marking myself present at 7:30. Where's your late and sick notes if you have one? Deliver a wedding card, no flight arrangements or travel. Okay, I can understand where that's coming from. So are we yay or nay for this? Because we've got two yays, okay, that we're not gonna what do you call it? We're not gonna sit and pay for people to come to your wedding. They must do it by themselves. Now again, we have this annoyance that's happening, right? And we have this problem with baby names that's happening in the world, right? And I don't know what to think of it or what to make of this. A hospital worker shares her wildest names that she's come across, and people are astounded by what she has to say. A healthcare worker has revealed some of the names she will never forget while working in a hospital, and wondered how the parents were allowed to even register their chosen names. Every parent hopes to choose a baby name for friends and that the friends and family will love. But some ideas raise eyebrows more than others. Now, one hospital worker has revealed some of the most memorable names they've come across, and it leaves people in awe. A healthcare worker has revealed that one of her favorite things to do with her colleagues is to discuss the names that come across from patients and their babies. And people have been left astounded, as some of the names are seriously unique. So, the medical worker said, we had a young girl who we came across. I thought her name was pronounced Lee, right? Leah, meaning L-E-A, Leah, because it was spelt that way. So I'm just trying to find some of the names. All right. So there was a name called Ladesha, and there's a hyphen between. You actually pronounce the hyphen as dash, so it was supposed to be Ladasha. All right, okay. Another name. This one shocks me. That a pair, mom and dad have named their baby boy Civilian. Right, and it's spelled CV with 3 I's. So CVIIILYN, and it's pronounced civilian, right? And I can't understand. I mean, I don't have a problem with you naming your kids whatever you want to name them, but have some, why would you civilian? Okay, anyway. These things happen, right? Let's have a look, see what else we have here. Okay. I've got one. It seemed the patient was pretty unimpressed with the mispronunciation and proceeded to tell everyone that the V with the double I is Roman numerals, she explained. So now we're putting Roman numerals in people's names, which are... So her name is not Civilian, it's actually Caitlin, because the V with the 3 I's in Roman numerals stand for a number 8, meaning her name is Caitlin. How innovative is that? Where do we stand? Would you ever name your child with Roman numerals? I don't know how I feel about putting Roman numerals in between. But hey, that's your prerogative. If you like that, then by all means. Another name that's been trending is She Theed, meaning SHI-THEAD. She Theed. And it was pronounced She... I can't do this. This is too much for me. She Theed. Okay, She the Eid. Because they put hyphens, so now it's She the Heed. Imagine, guys, I can't deal with this. This is too much for the brains. I can't. Let's have a look-see at the Facebook live right now. Kesari Naidu is around, who says, good morning, Tashria. Have an awesome day and stay blessed. All right, yeah, you too. Now, I feel very upset that we didn't get to give away a Big Breakfast Show mug and a Big Breakfast Show cap, and we love to match everybody. So I'm gonna give you guys a chance to redeem yourself and play either. I'm not gonna tell you which one, but we're either gonna be playing Alphabet Soup or we're gonna be playing the Big Breakfast Challenge at about 5 to 8 or so, just before the Razzmatazz begins. So if you can answer this question, the first person to do that, I'll give you guys a call in a bit, and you can have a chance to win the Big Breakfast Show cap and Big Breakfast Show mug, courtesy of the Big Breakfast Show. Okay, and all you got to do is send me a message on 0743454447, and all you got to do is name the Big 5 of South Africa. That is the Big 5 animals. If you can name all 5, I'll be giving you a call in about 5 to 10 minutes or so. All you got to do, WhatsApp's out, phones out, 0743454447. If you can name the Big 5. And the first person to do that will play the Big Breakfast Challenge or Alphabet Soup this morning. And you've got 5 minutes. So the first person to do that, I'll give you guys a call in a bit. And the questions are very, very easy this morning. Like I played with Kayuri earlier, and she got all right except one. And she's a small child. So you guys, quickly, all you got to do is send me a message and let me know. Name any one of the Big 5. And I'll be giving you a call in a bit to play one of the games. And you can win yourself a Big Breakfast Show mug and a Big Breakfast Show cap. Good morning to you.
துணிவோடு பாதங்கள் திமிரோடு சீருங்கள் பாருங்கள் பாருங்கள் பூமியின் கோலங்கள் இது
மருவியின் வீரங்கள் சிங்கப்பெண்ணே சிங்கப்பெண்ணே ஆணினமே உன்னை வணங்குமே நன்றி கடல் திபகத்தே கருவிலே உன்னை ஏந்துவே ஒரு முறை தலைகுனி உன் கட்டி சிங்க முகம் அவன் பார்ப்பதற்கு மட்டுமே கேரு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு கேரு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு
சிங்கப்பெண்ணே சிங்கப்பெண்ணே ஆணினமே உன்னை வணங்குமே நன்றி கடல்
தீர்ப்பதற்கே கருவிலே உன்னை ஏந்துவே ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு அன்னை தங்கை மனைவி என்று நீ நடித்த வியர்வை முந்தன் பாதைக்குள் பற்றும் அந்த தீயை அணைக்கும் நீ பயமின்றி துணிந்து செல்லு உன்னாலே முடியாதென்று ஊரே சொல்லும் நம்பாது பரிதாபம் காட்டும் எந்த வருத்தத்தோடும் நிலையாதே Hey, உன்னாலே முடியாதென்று ஊரே சொல்லும் நம்பாது பொய் பரிதாபம் காட்டும் எந்த வருத்தத்தோடும் நிலையாதே உலகத்தின் வழி எல்லாம் வந்தால் என்ன முன்பே பிரசவத்தின் வழியை தாண்ட பிறந்த சிறகே எடுத்து வா சகதியில் விழாமல் பார்ப்போம் வா. ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு ஏறு 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 நெஞ்சில் வலிமை கொண்டு ஏறு உன்னை பெண் என்று கேலி செய்த கூட்டம் ஒரு நாள் உன்னை வணங்கிடும் உயர்ந்து நில்லு
இது காயங்கள் மாறும் கலங்காதே உன் துன்பம் வீழும் நகரும் உனக்காக நீயே உதிப்பாயும்
10 minutes now to the hour. It is the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com. Now, I asked the question that I wanted to know, and that was to name one of the top, the big five of South Africa, right? Let's see what we've got.
Jumanji, Vasigi Chinsami. The elephant.
The elephant, alright. Kay says Vanikam Tashria and elephant. Dina says elephant, lion, cheetah, hippo, and the giraffe. Gino says lions, leopards, rhino, elephant, and Cape buffalo. Kanisha says lions, leopard, elephant, rhino, buffalo. Ronnie says lion, leopard, buffalo, and rhino. Sundari says elephant, lion, leopard, and buffalo. Alright, so we're going to be giving Kanisha a call now. Let's have a look. See here. Let me open up the phone line right now, and we're going to be giving you a call. Let's have a look. See, let me get this right. It's so hard. Now I know how Mishantan deals with this, because it's so hard to dial numbers without like saying it out loud. If you know, you know what I mean. Let's see. Okay. Almost done. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna be giving Kanisha a call right now. I can't hear anything. What's happening? Hello? I can't hear a dial, but it worked earlier. Okay, let's... Alright, let me try again. Alright, here we go. Oh, there we go.
Hello?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is this Kanisha?
Yes.
Alright, are you ready to play Alphabet Soup this morning?
Yes.
Alright, how old are you?
Yes, I am.
Alright, okay, so I'm gonna put up... I'm just finding it here very quickly. I'm gonna put 60 seconds on the clock for you. I seem to have lost it. It was here 5 seconds ago. Where did it go? Where are you? Have you ever played Alphabet Soup before?
No.
No? Okay, we're gonna go for it now, alright? 60 seconds going on now.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, your letter is the letter H this morning, okay?
Okay.
A city in China.
I beg your pardon?
A city in China.
The city in China. Wait, I'm trying to think.
Okay, must I move on to the next one?
Yes, you can.
Alright, a former Indian cricket player.
Sachin Tendulkar.
With an H. It has to start with an H, remember?
With H. No, I'm trying to help me.
Okay, a well-known hero in mythology.
A well-known?
Hero in a mythology.
I'm not sure.
Okay, a game that's played outside. It's an old game that people play outside. With an H. They draw in blocks.
Hopscotch.
Okay, spell habitat.
Beg your pardon?
Spell habitat.
Habitate.
All right. Okay. Let's mark you accordingly, right? Let's mark you accordingly. A city in China. The answer was Hong Kong. Okay. A former Indian cricket player was Harbhajan Singh. Okay. A well-known hero in mythology was Hercules. Okay, hopscotch you got correct. Habitats, unfortunately, you spelled that wrong. It's actually Habitat. Right? But not bad. While you're on the line, do you want to send a shout out to anybody?
say everyone that my family and I love them.
All right. Thank you so much for playing. Have an amazing day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, goodness, guys. I wanted to give that one away. I don't know what happened. It was close. It was close. But I'm telling you, it's so funny because I use it as it's not an excuse, rather. You'll only know my struggle when you actually play this game, because it's very important, and it's very the background, the countdown ticker that's in my ears all the time is so dominating, if I'm using the correct word, because it scares you, and you always want to get the correct answer, but you have this thing beeping in your ear all the time, and you're like, what is going on? Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Mangani says, good morning, my darling. I just want you to know that you are a star. You picked yourself up so well as you grew up being a presenter for Southside FM Breakfast Team. So proud of you. Be blessed in all what you do. That really made my morning. Thank you so much for that, Mangini. A very interesting story when I first started, for those of you that have been with us, which is most of you that have been on this journey with me, actually, for the past year now. I actually started on Southside. The first time I spoke, actually, was on the 8th of March, by the way. And that my 1-year anniversary is coming up in 4 days, right? And, when I think back to how I was and how I am now, a lot of people would know how I was last year, actually. There were different things, different stuff happening. So I think we've grown. I've grown, actually. Well, I hope and I think that I have. From where I was. So I really, really appreciate that, because when I look back to how I've progressed, and I used to be so scared. It wasn't even funny. Like I would say maybe in the 3 hours of the show, I would maybe say about 5 or 6 words maximum. And now look at me. I can host a whole show, and I hope I'm doing a good job. I hope you guys actually like it, like me keeping you company right now. So I really appreciate all the great comments that come from all of you, especially those that have been with us on this very, very long journey. Okay, and well done to Kanisha Patha for playing the big alphabet soup, rather. And better luck next time. I'm so upset I didn't get to give one away today, but I was very lucky on Friday. We gave one away to Mineshri Munyan. So hopefully tomorrow, there's always the next day that you can win yourself that Big Breakfast Show cap and the Big Breakfast Show mug. So we will put it out of when we will be wearing these, so we can all match with all of you. All right. So Leah Ganesan is up next with your 8 o'clock news headlines. It is the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com.
Southside FM News every hour on the hour, brought to you by Macrocom, smart made simple. Vanakkam, namaskaram, 8 o'clock, good morning. In your news this hour, analysts have warned that there will be severe implications if the taxi industry in the country fails. The industry is the biggest public transport industry. However, SA Taxi, the financing unit of the Johannesburg Stock Exchange listed company transaction unit, faces a debt burden of over 16 billion rand. News 24 reports that SA Taxi is unable to meet its debt obligations. Analysts say the failure of the unit could have broader implications for the country's economy. Moving on, the Human Settlements Department has warned the public not to fall for government-subsidized house application scams online. The department says a scammer is posing as the department and charging the public money to apply for government-subsidized housing. The department says they would never ask for payments to apply for the housing as applications are free. They say applications cannot be submitted online and individuals must apply in person at local municipal offices. They also urge the public to report these scammers to the police. In other news, police are investigating the murder of a man at a liquor store in Limpopo this weekend. According to the police, a 30-year-old suspect was arrested after he allegedly stabbed the victim to death on Saturday. The suspect and the 31-year-old victim were allegedly drinking together when they started arguing. The victim was stabbed in the head with a sharp object. Police spokesperson Colonel Malesela Ledwaba says the man died on the scene from his injury.
The police and emergency medical services were promptly called to the scene. Tragically, the victim was pronounced dead upon their arrival. A murder case was opened and the suspect was arrested at the liquor establishment. Lamenting the surge in violence incident at liquor outlets throughout the province, the Provincial Commissioner of Police in Limpopo, Lieutenant General Tembi Hade, strongly condemned the senseless and loss of life.
And in your international news, Israel has boycotted peace talks in Cairo, Egypt yesterday for a lack of a list of hostages from Hamas. Israel demanded that Hamas hand over a list of the Israeli hostages it is holding. Egypt and Qatar are among the countries that are trying to secure a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. America is hopeful that the ceasefire will be agreed upon before the beginning of the Muslim holy month of Ramadan. In other news, Manchester City managed to keep pressure on Liverpool at the peak of the English Premier League points table after earning success in the Manchester derby. The citizens welcomed Manchester United to the Etihad Stadium, where the guests took an early lead through Marcus Rashford. City's luck turned in the second half, with a full Foden brace turning the match on its head. Erling Haaland added another in added time to prove that they are the Kings of Manchester with a 3-1 win. A short while ago, gold was selling at $2,080.59 a fine ounce. A barrel of Brent crude costs $83.57. $1 is trading at 19 Rand 10. 1 British pound is 24 Rand 19. 1 euro is 20 Rand 71, and the dirham is trading at 5 Rand 20 cents. It's currently 4 rupees 34 in Indian rupees to the rand and 2 rupees 40 in Mauritian rupees to the rand. The price for 1 Bitcoin is currently trading at $63,654.42. Your top story this hour. Analysts have warned that there will be severe implications if the taxi industry in the country fails. This bulletin brought to you by Macrocom, smart made simple. For the Southside FM News team, I'm Leah Ganesan.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us. The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
She's crazy about her daddy.
4 minutes after 8 o'clock, and now it is the Big Breakfast Show, and it's now that time for the Razzmatazz on this Monday morning. I'm trying to give you some vibes for today. Don't go anywhere. Remember, we are live on Facebook. That is Southside FM South Africa. So if you want to have a look-see at that, all you got to do is search up Southside FM South Africa. All right, and this is your Razzmatazz. We'll pick you up in about 30 minutes or so.
crazy about her daddy. Oh, she believes in him. She loves her daddy.
Devashni Madali says, hi Tashria, you really did come a long way. I remember how nervous you was and now you have such confidence. I wish you everything of the best in your future endeavors. And remember, always keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Much love. Thank you so much, Devashni. Really appreciate that.
Daddy, 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 daddy.
Good morning, young lady. Keep it up. Well done on excellent hosting. And that one comes from Alan in Malvern. Dina says you're doing a sterling job by holding the fort there. Thank you so much for those. These are all the Facebook comments. Really appreciate those there. Keep them coming through on Facebook or on WhatsApp 074 345 4447.
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
Kali Vanakum Tashria, you are doing an excellent job, my dear. Have a blessed day. Love you always, my beautiful Tashria. And this one comes from Saloshni and Naidu. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate these messages so much. Thank you so much, everyone. It really keeps me going, to be honest with you. Pam Padiachi, good morning, Tashria. All right, yeah, keep them coming through, everyone. Thank you once again.
It's breakfast time.
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
My lady soul, lying here beside you, close as we can be. I know what this leads to. I know what you need. I'm ready to surrender.
Vardhan Varnavi says, good morning, Tashria. Keep up the good work. Have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Selvi Naidu says, you're doing a fantastic job, Tashria. Keep the fort going. You should be proud of yourself for a job well done. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Ronnie Nika says, good morning, Tash. You can only get better with time. And in 1 year, you have come a long way for the listeners to love you. Have yourself a blessed day. Guys, thank you so much. Really, really appreciate these. Keep them coming through. We are live on Facebook, so you can send through those messages there in the comment section or on 074 345 4447.
My lady soul, I feel it in your heartbeat, hear it in your cries. This is where our hearts meet. I see it in your eyes. I've waited for this moment, my love. It's a dream come alive. Heaven must have sent me an angel of the night. 'Cause you are my lady soul. You warm my heart when I go cold. 'Cause you are you're my lady soul. You're my lady soul. You are my life. You make me whole. I always knew we end up together right from the very start. And I believe we'll make it forever. It's written right here in my heart. Oh yeah. You're my lady soul. You warm my heart when I go cold. You are my lady soul. You are my life. You make me whole. My lady soul. You're my lady soul.
Wakey, it's breakfast time.
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
every day, every way. Treat her like a lady. Like a cigarette if she smokes, even. Help her out. Treat her like a lady. Compliment her on her hair, even help her with her chair.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
Whenever dark is falling, you know the spirit of the party starts to come alive until the day is dawning. Can throw out all the blues and hit the city lights, 'cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. The key action. A place to dine, a glass of wine, a little late romance. It's a chain reaction. We'll see the people of the world coming out to dance, 'cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. So come on out tonight, and we'll leave the others on a ride through paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers, 'cause I see that starlight look in your eyes. And don't you know we can fly? Just give me the night. Give me the night. Cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. So come on out tonight, and we'll leave the others on a ride through paradise. And if you feel alright, then we can be lovers, 'cause I see that starlight look in your eyes. Don't you know we can fly? And if we stay together, we'll feel the rhythm of the evening taking us up high. Never mind the weather, we'll be dancing in the street until the morning light. 'Cause there's music in the air and lots of loving everywhere. So give me the night. Give me the night. Give me the night. Give me the night.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
31 minutes after 8 o'clock. That was your Razzmatazz on this Monday morning. But you know what? Because we're enjoying the type of vibe that's happening right now, I'm going to extend it for a bit. And I'm going to give you one more song just because I can and I want to. So, yeah, all right. So we're going to pick you up in a minute or two.
It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu. Song ever, One Direction, to end off the Razzmatazz there. This really is the best song ever. I hope you had an awesome time here with me, keeping you company on the Big Breakfast Show.
Best song ever. It was your best song ever. It was your best song ever.
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
The perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
Yep, that was definitely it. The Big Breakfast Show with myself, Tashria Naidu. And it's almost going to be that time to bring the curtains down. But we have a whole host of messages. And I just want to say, guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate all these wonderful messages from all of you. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Priya Govender says, you are amazing. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you so much. I've got a message here saying, good morning, Tashria. You are doing a fantastic job. It's time for your welcome back scam for Miss Shantan. This one comes from Sagan. Hey, you never know what I have up my sleeve. You never know. You never know. You never know. Watch the space. Vadikam and good morning, Tashria. Well done Friday and today. You did a remarkable job. Lots of love from Selvin and Malika Chetty of Newlands West. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It's Razzmatazz and the Big Breakfast Show, the Sunset FM, and Tashria girl, you go girl. Don't stop. You bump it and rock it, because you've always got the vibes. And you give us, the Sunset FM listeners, a vibey vibe too.
Oh, thank you so much, Patsy, for that. Well done, Tashria. Keep up the good work. And this one comes from Renee Govender. Tash, you are doing a splendid job. Well done. I love the Big Breakfast Show. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Roy Chinsami says, Namaskaram Tashria, you're doing extremely well at the studio. Mishantan taught you very well. Keep up the excellent job, and the muckle are behind you all the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Yes, lots of credit goes to him, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for his training and, toughening me up a little bit, So thank you to Mishantan for that. Appreciate all these messages. More coming through now. Vadakam and Namaskaram Tashria, you have really grown on Southside FM from being a quiet and shy young lady. You are now vibrant and awesome, RJ. Doing a great job solo. All the best in your future endeavors, Nandri. And not forgetting that you are a pleasant and humble young lady. Thank you so much. And that one comes from Vasagi Chinsami. Let's have a look, see what else we have. Good morning, Tashria. Just got off a night shift watching you live on Facebook. Fabulous job. Well done to you on the solo show. I'm sure Mishantan will be proud. I'm sure too. I'm sure. I hope he gives me some credit, But anyway, Ronnie in Chatsworth says, beautiful selection on the Razzmatazz this morning, Tashria. Loving every bit of it. You did an excellent job on your own. Super proud of you. Mishantan was still missed, though. His laughter. I agree. His laughter is 1 in a million. It's not very easy to find. We do miss him. He will be back. We actually will all be back tomorrow as per normal. So you can look forward to that. And the very, very interesting thing about tomorrow is that we're going to find out all the tea that happened on the cruise that Manic Thor, Mishantan, and JK were on. So we're going to get all the tea tomorrow. So very, very exciting stuff there. So you got to stay tuned to 107.2 and locked on to www.southsidefm.com. If you are traveling in KZN this morning on the N3 westbound, there's still that stationary vehicle after the ram from Ashburton. One right lane is blocked there. And if you are traveling on the N2 northbound, there is that multi-vehicle crash after the ramp from Higginson Highway. Left shoulder is blocked there. On the N2 northbound, there is a stationary vehicle after the ramp to Higginson Highway. One left lane and left shoulder is blocked there. And then on the N2 southbound, there is a crash with a pedestrian after the ramp from Belito Drive. One right lane is blocked there. So you can add some extra traveling time to your trips this morning. Out in Gauteng this morning, if you're traveling on the N1 northbound, there's a stationary vehicle after the ramp from 14th Avenue. Left shoulder is blocked there. There is a stationary vehicle off the N12, one right lane and right shoulder is blocked there. A stationary vehicle off the ramp from Jet Park Road, one left lane and left shoulder is blocked there, as well as your usual roadworks that's happening. On the N1 southbound, there is mainline congestion after the ramp to Winnie Mandela Drive. All lanes are now open. And the last one in Gauteng this morning, there is mainline congestion after the ramp from to Olifantsfontein Road. All lanes are open. Alrighty, let's see what interesting facts we can give you this morning. Let's have a look, see here. Giraffes are 30 times more likely to get hit by lightning than people. Now that explains a lot because they are very, very tall. So, I can understand where that comes from. Identical twins don't have the same fingerprints. Huh. Makes sense, each their own. The Earth's rotation is changing speed. It's actually slowing down. That means on average the length of a day increases around 1.8 seconds per century. Wow, imagine. Your brain is constantly eating itself. This process is called phagocytosis. Wow. It's where cells envelop and consume smaller cells or molecules to remove them from the system. Imagine, guys. Our brain is getting smaller and smaller. Let's have a look-see. Animals can experience time differently from humans. To smaller animals, the world around them moves more slowly. This I knew. And if you watch a lot of these movies, you see that they do these kind of things. What else do we have here? Wow. The fear of long words is called hippopotamonstrosquipedalophobia. So it's a 36-letter word. So tomorrow we're gonna put this out on Facebook and we're gonna get all your voice notes on how to pronounce this word. It's 36 letters, guys. 36 letters, which is crazy. The oldest cat lived to 38 years and 3 days old, and his name was Cream Puff. And he was the oldest to ever live. See, I'm not a fan of cats. I know that sounds very mean and very rude, but I'm more of a dog person. I'm sorry, but it is what it is, right? Our solar system has a wall, the heliopause, the region of space in which the solar wind isn't enough to push back the wind particles. Interesting. Octopuses don't actually have tentacles. They have 8 limbs, but they use their arms mostly for catching other species. Very interesting because they kind of move like a bit funny. But yeah. What else do we have here? NASA allegedly faked part of the moon landing when Neil Armstrong's first steps on the lunar surface were categorically not faked, and the astronaut quarantine protocol. When the astronauts arrived back on Earth, it was largely just one big show. Yeah, you never know what these people tell us. You really never know. Alright, so we're gonna take some music now and be back on the other side of it. Good morning to you.
బ్రదర్ ఆపమ్మా ఈ డిక్ చిక్ కాకుండా మన మ్యూజిక్ ఏమైనా ఉందా? అబ్బా కడుపు నిండిపోయింది బంగారం. బంటూ గానికి 22 బస్తిల మస్తు కట్అవుట్ బచ్చా గాన్ల బ్యాచ్ ఉండేది వచ్చినమంటే సుట్టు కిక్కే సాలక ఓ నైటు ఎక్కి డొక్కు బుల్లెట్ సందుల మందు కోసం ఎతుకుతాంటే రూటు సిల్కు షీరగట్టుకోని చెడు వీరు మెరిసినట్టు బొట్లంగట్టిన బిర్యానీకి బొట్టు బిల్ల పెట్టినట్టు బంగ్లా మీద నిలుసోనుంది రో ఓ సందమావ సుఖదాగక చక్కరొచ్చెరో దమ్మావ చిక్క లెక్క దుంకుతుంటెరో ఆ సందమావ చుంకి జారి సిక్కుకుందిరో నా దిల్లుకు మావ రాములో రాములా నన్నాగం చేసిందిరో రాములో రాములా నా పానం తీసిందిరో రాములో రాములా నన్నాగం చేసిందిరో రాములో రాములా నా పానం తీసిందిరో
కమ్మల పాకే వేస్తుంటే కమ్మల వాసన వస్తావే ఎర్రగా పండిన బుక్కలు రెండు యాదికొస్తాయే అర పువ్వుల అంగి వేస్తుంటే గుండె నువ్వై పూస్తావే పండుకున్న గుండెల దూరి ఇల్లే చేస్తావే
అరే ఇంటి ముందు లైట్ మిణుకు మిణుకుమంటే నువ్వు కన్ను పట్టినట్టు సిగ్గు పుట్టిందే చీర కొంగు తలుపు సాటు సిగ్గు పుట్టాంటే నువ్వు లాగినట్టు ఒళ్ళు జల్లుమంటాంటే
నాగస్వరం ఊదుతుంటే నాకు పాముగినట్టు ఎంటావడి వస్తున్నా నీ పట్ట గొలుసు సుక్కుడింటూ పట్టనట్టే తిరుగుతున్నవే ఓ సందమావ పక్కకు పోయి తొంగి చూస్తవే ఎక్కురమావా
Wakey, wakey! It's breakfast time!
Morning is upon us.
Perfect start to your day on the Big Breakfast Show with Tashria Naidu.
12 minutes now to the hour. It is the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2. It's now that time I have to say goodbye to all of you. And this show actually flew by. It's so sad, everyone. Ronnie in Chatswood says, I love Garfield, Tashria. The best is cat for me. I wasn't a fan. I'm not a fan of cats. But, I mean, it is what it is, you know. But it's one of these things that happen, right? So let's have a look-see at some what positive information we can give you today. Some positive quotes to start off your week. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. I really, really like this one. It was my screensaver for a while. Even miracles take a little time. I agree. Patience is key. Let's have a look, see what else we have here. Be yourself. Everyone is already taken. Originality. Be yourself, guys. Find out who you are and do it on purpose. Yep, I like it. What else do we have here? What else? The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail. That is so important, guys. You know, whenever you fail, you know, you get rewarded for picking yourself up and having the courage to overcome that, right? So it's very, very important. But this was the Big Breakfast Show on Southside FM 107.2, www.southsidefm.com for local and international streaming. You can catch the Brunch Vibe up next with Vijayalakshmi Balakrishna and Yogambal Singaram. They will be keeping you company from 9 a.m. to 12. And we will be back same Southside time, same Southside place tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. And Mishantan will be back tomorrow. Until then, have yourself a fantastic week ahead, and we will meet at the top.
పొలం గట్టు దుమ్ములోన పోట్ల గిత్త దూకినట్టు పొలేరమ్మ జాతరలో పోతరాజు ఊగినట్టు కిర్రు చెప్పులేసుకొని కర్ర సాము చేసినట్టు మర్రి చుట్టూ నీడలోన కుర్ర గుంపు కూడినట్టు ఎర్ర జొన్న రొట్టెలోన మిరప తొక్కు కలిపినట్టు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నాటు 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 వీర నాటు 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 ఊర నాటు 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 పచ్చి మిరపలాగా పిచ్చనాటు నాటు 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 పిచ్చు కత్తిలాగా వెర్రి నాటు తిరిపోయేలా ఢండన కరమోగినట్టు సెవలు సిల్లు పడేలాగా కీసు పిట్ట కూసినట్టు చేలు సిక్కలేసేలా ఎవ్వారం సాగినట్టు కాలు సిండు తొక్కేలా దుమ్మారం రేగినట్టు ఒళ్ళు సొరట పట్టేలా వీరంగం చేసినట్టు నా పాట
చూడు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నాటు 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 వీర నాటు 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 వీర నాటు 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 కట్ట పారలాగా చెక్క నాటు 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 కోటలాగా టిక్క నాటు
భూమి దద్దరిల్లేలా ఒంటిలోని రగతమంత రక్కలేసి ఎగిరేలా ఎసే రోయకాయకి నాటు 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 అరే దుమ్ము దుమ్ము దులిపేలా లోపలున్న పానమంతా డుముకులాడేలా దూకేనో సరాసరి నాటు నాటు నాటు